One of the great things about Google is the ability to look more deeply into these facts and pieces of information that we've been finding. So now you've got a lot of skills. I want to teach you one more skill that will allow you to verify whether or not something is true. In this case, we're looking for quotes. Now, quotes are typically very hard to verify who they originally came from, where they went, and so on. Often it's because a single person has repeated something so many times they get the attribution rather than the person who originally said it. The other thing is that sometimes quotes are attributed to people that didn't really say them. So we're going to try to use our books corpus to dig more deeply into a common quotation. As you see here, the phrase "elementary, my dear Watson" is often thought to have been said by Sherlock Holmes somewhere in the works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Let's use the books corpus to figure out what's going on. What I could do is go to the books selector here under More tab, and I click on Books, and I can search for Sherlock Holmes, like that, and now I'm searching just within books. Further, you can see that some books are only available in preview. You see that highlighted there, or no preview. So what I want to do is find the scans of the books that have been completely available for searching. So what you need to do that is to click on the advanced search icon right here, and now I have an option to select among all books, books that are only in limited preview or in full view, which is the one I want to do here, because I want to be able to search a complete collected set of works by Doyle about Holmes to see whether or not that phrase actually ever appears in there or not. So here we go. And the very first one, I'll click on that, is a full collection of all the works about Sherlock Holmes by Doyle. So now what I can do is search within this book, which is what the search box here does, and I'll look for "elementary, my dear Watson." I'm using a quoted phrase here in order to find that phrase in that sequence somewhere inside the book. And you can see here there's only one hit, and it's not an exact match. What Google did here was to try to find the best possible match it could. It couldn't find an exact match, so it gave us sort of second best here, the only one that's possible. So you can see here, although this is amusing, although rather elementary, my dear fellow, all the words are there, but the exact phrase is not. So you could see what's happened here is we've used a selection mechanism, a filter mechanism, in this case, going to the books collection as a way of looking through the entire works about Sherlock Holmes for a particular phrase. And we found it wasn't there. This isn't typically uncommon when you're trying to do quotation searches like this. You have to really think outside the box and use all the tools available to you to try to hone in on who said what and when. Try this out at the next exercise.